students. Welcome to the video lecture series of Digital Fundamentals. I am your instructor Farnaz Patel, and to the continuation of Module 2, which is Combinational Digital Circuit, today we'll be learning methods to simplify Boolean expression. So today we'll be learning about Carnot map. So the content we'll be covering is Introduction to Carnot map, K-map structure, grouping in K-maps, K-maps examples, then don't care conditions, then 5 variable K-maps, and 7th is simplification of POS form using K-maps. So what are the K-maps? So K-maps are used to simplify Boolean expression. Why we use K-maps? Because in Boolean algebra, it becomes very tedious task to simplify the long terms or a combination of more terms. So we use K-maps to simplify the Boolean equation. K-map can be written in 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 variables. So for n variables, K-map consists of 2 raised to n cells. So here for 2 variables, there will be 2 raised to 2, which is 4 cells. For 3 variables, there will be 8 cells. For 4 variables, there will be 16 cells, and for 5 variables, there will be 32 cells, and so on. This is the structure of 2 variable, 3 variable, and 4 variable K-maps. So this is the structure of 2 variable K-map, which includes 4 cells. This is the structure of 3 variable K-map, which includes 8 cells. And this is the structure of 4 variable K-map, which includes 16 cells. Next topic is 2 variable K-maps. So 2 variable K-map will be written as A, B. Here we will write A prime, A. Here we will write B prime and B. So this will be our 0. This will be our 1. This will be 0. And this will be 1. How to fill mean term? So here we'll write mean term 0, here we'll write mean term 1, here we'll write mean term 2, and here we'll write mean term 3. So as per the truth table, this is mean term 0. So the output is 0. So we will write here 0. Now mean term 1 is 0. Mean term 2 is 1 and mean term 3 is 1. So this is how we fill the K-map. Next is 3 variable K-map. So mean term 0 will be placed here. 1 will be placed here. 2 will be placed here. 3 will be placed here. 4 will be placed here. 5 will be placed here. 6 will be placed here and 7 will be placed here. So this will become our 0, 0. This will become 0, 1. This will become 1, 1. This will become 1, 0. We write it like this because each adjacent cell must have bit difference of 1 only, which means 0, 0 is same and 0, 1 is changing. Same for 1, 1 is same and 0, 1 is changing. So how to fill this truth table into this K-map? Okay. So mean term 0 is 0. Mean term 1 is 0. Mean term 2 is 0. Mean term 3 is 1. Mean term 4 is 0. Mean term 5 is 1. Mean term 6 is 1. And mean term 7 is 1. So this is how we fill the truth table inside of the K-map. Next is 4 variable K-map. So I have filled this 4 variable K-map with the help of this 4 variable truth table. Next topic is grouping in K-maps. So in K-maps, we can make pairs, chords and octet. So here we have to make pair of ones. So this one pair is possible. Okay. So the answer of this pair is B prime. We can make pair of ones like this also. So the answer of this pair will be A. next, 3 variable K-map. So we have to make pairs or chords here. So we can make this chord. The answer of this chord is the same input in this both terms. So we can see that C is same in this chord. So the answer is C. We can make chord like this also. So we have to find common input from this both terms. So here we can see that C bar is same. So the output is C prime. We can make pair also. So if this is a pair, answer will be B prime C. We can consider single one also. So answer will be A bar B. Here we can consider single one also. So answer will be A B C prime. Next is 4 variable K-maps. Here we can make octet also. So here we can make this octet. So the answer will be the same term in this two term. So the same term is D. So answer will be D. We can make chord also. So we have to find common term in these two terms and common terms in these two terms. Here common input is B and here common input is D. So answer will be B, D. Same way we can make chord like this also. So we have to find common term in this and common term in this, and so output will be B prime and D prime. So this is the example of 2 variable K-maps. We can fill it like this. So this will be 1. This is SOP form, and for SOP form output is 1. So we will write down 1 in the given mean terms. Here we can make pair of this and pair of this. We have to consider the maximum group possible. So we don't have to consider this single one, rather than we can consider this pair. So the answer will be B prime and here plus A prime. We do OR operation of two individual groups. Next is 3 variable K-map. Here 0, 2, 3 and 5 mean term is given. So we will fill these mean terms with 1 and everything else will be 0. So here we can make this pair. Answer of this pair will be A bar and B. Next we can make this pair. So answer of this pair will be A prime and C prime. Next is this single one. So we can write answer like A, B prime and C. All these terms will be ordered together. So our final answer is A prime B plus A prime C prime plus A B prime C. Next is 4 variable K-map example. Here I've already filled the mean terms in the K-map. So here we can see that we have to make chords or pairs or octets. So here one possible chord is this. Answer of this chord will be A, C. Same term in these two and same term in these two, A and C. Next we see that we can make this pair. So answer of this pair is B prime, C prime and D. Next pair possible is this one. So here answer is B prime, C, D prime. So final answer is AC plus B prime, C prime, D plus B prime, C, D prime. Next is this example. So here I've already filled the ones in this K-map. We have to make octets, chords or pairs. So first we will cover maximum possible ones. So here we can make one octet. So the answer of this octet will be D. Next, we have to make chord or pair. So here we can see that we can make pair. So answer of this pair is A prime, B and C prime. Same in this and same term in these two terms. So answer will be A prime, B, C prime. So final answer will be D plus A prime, B, C prime. Next is don't care condition. So for some functions, the outputs corresponding to certain combination of input variables does not matter or does not occur. For example, BCD 0 to 9 is valid BCD code and 10 to 15 is invalid BCD code. So 10 to 15 will be don't care condition. So in this type of cases, it does not matter whether the value of output is 0 or 1. These conditions are known as don't care condition. So don't care is represented by cross mark in the corresponding cell of K-map. So here we can consider the output as 1 or 0 as per our requirement. So this is the example of don't care condition. 2, 3 and 7 mean term is actual mean term and 5 and 6 is don't care condition. So how we fill this? 2, 3 and 7 will be filled by 1 and 5 and 6 will be filled by cross. So other terms will be 0. So we can consider don't care also and we cannot consider don't care. So we have to consider don't care if it makes largest possible pair or chord or octet. So here this don't care makes this chord. So the answer will be B. Here we simply did not consider this don't care because all ones are already covered. So answer of this question is B. Next is this example of don't care condition. So here we can see that we can make this chord. So answer of this chord is C, D. And also we can make this chord. So answer of this chord is A bar, B bar. So answer will be A bar, B bar plus C, D. Here we did not consider this don't care term and we considered this and this don't care term because it is the part of the chord. Next is 5 variable K-map. So we fill this K-map like this. So if 5 variables are given, then there is 32 cell possible. So if 5 variables are A, B, C, D and E, Y is equals to function of A, B, C, D, E is equals to summation of M 0, 2, 4, 6, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 21, 25, 27, 29 and 31. All of these terms will be marked as 1. I've already filled this K-map as shown in the previous slide. So now to do grouping in this K-map, we have to place the first K-map on the second K-map. So we have to mark the overlap terms. Here, the part marked in red is overlapping term. So we can consider it as an octet. A chord from first K-map and a chord from second K-map. These both chords are overlapping. So we can consider it as octet. Next, how to write the answer of this. Here, A and A bar are two different K-maps. So we will not consider A. We have to write the answer from B, C, D, E. The answer of these both K-maps will be same. So here B is same and E is same. So answer will be B, E. Now from these both K-maps, no overlapping terms are present. So we have to consider the individual K-maps and we have to write the answer of it. So from the first K-map, which is the K-map of A bar, the possible chord is B bar and E bar. Here, this is the individual K-map of A bar. So we have to consider the A bar. So answer will be A bar, B bar, E bar. From the second K-map, which is the K-map of A, one chord is possible, which is D bar, E. This is the individual K-map of A. So we have to write A in the answer also. So the answer will be A d bar E. So final answer will be y is equals to BE plus A d bar E plus A bar B bar E. Next is simplification of POS form using KMAP. Here, to identify that whether the question is in the form of SOP or POS, we have to see the sign of the question. In the SOP form, the sign is summation, and in the POS form, the sign is product. So here the question is given y is equals to function of a, b, c is equals to product of max terms 0, 1, 2, 4 and 6. The numbering of these POS K-maps will be same. Now we have to remember that for POS, A is equals to 0 and A prime is equals to 1. The output condition of the POS is 0. So in the given terms, we have to mark zeros. So I've marked 0 in the 0, 0 in the 1, 0 in the 2, 0 in the 4 and 0 in the 6. Now we have to do the grouping of zeros. So the first possible group is quad. Here we have to write the answer differently. Here we will consider 0 as A and 1 as A prime. So here we see that for this quad, the same term is 0, 0. So the answer of this will be C. Next, for this pair, 0 means A and 1 means A prime. So 0 means C. To combine two groups, we have to add dot here because this is POS form. Now, for this pair, which is marked in yellow, the answer will be 0. And as per the rule, 0 is equals to A. So we will write A plus here the same term is 0, 0, which is B. So we will write B. So our final answer is C dot A plus B. This answer will be in the form of POS. Now next question is y is equals to function of A, B, C, D is equals to product 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 11, 14 and 15. The numbering will be same as the SOP. The output condition of POS is 0. So we will write zeros in the given term. Now we have to mark the groups. So for this first single 0 which is marked in yellow, answer will be A bar plus B plus C plus D. Here remember that A is equals to 0 and A prime is equals to 1. Now for the second group which is marked in light green, the answer will be A plus B plus D prime. For the group marked in red, the answer will be A plus C prime plus D. The group marked in dark blue, the answer will be A prime plus B prime plus C prime, and the group marked in black, the answer will be A prime plus C prime plus D prime. This is the final answer of the given K-map in the POS form. This is the end of the simplification using K-map. In this lecture, we have covered the K-maps in the SOP form, don't care conditions, 5 variable K-maps, and K-maps using POS form. In the next lecture, we will learn about other techniques of simplification of Boolean expression. Thank you.